So how many times have you heard that stress is a killer? A lot, right? And how often do you feel stressed out? Not that often? 3 times a week? Is that normal? No way, right? Well, if you can relate to the topic of feeling stressed out, did you know that it is not just you, but almost half of all Americans, yeah, half of them say that stress nowadays isn't just an occasional bad day. Not anymore. Evidently, some 41% of adults in this country say that their stress is at its peak right now. From finances to politics, it seems like we are all caught up in a stress cyclone. So, my question is, when do we reach the breaking point? And more importantly, how do we survive it? That's what I want to talk about today. But first off, I am the RV Wingman. I hope you'll give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and make sure that you turn your notifications to all. But hey everybody, real quick, as we near the end of the month, a quick heads up. This is your last chance to download and print out my last free RV report. Now, a link is in the description down below, or you can grab your cell phone and you can shoot that QR code down right here on the screen. Starting October the 1st, we're going to begin what we're calling RV Wingman Buyers Boot Camp, where I'll be doing one-on-one coaching sessions with RV buyers to help them save thousands of dollars and avoid many of the most common mistakes that RV buyers make. Boot camp will be really good for any RV buyer, but especially for those who have never bought an RV before and could save you many, many thousands of dollars. So again, this is your last chance to download, read, and print out my free RV report. All right, let's get back to today's video. For the year right now, 156 times a year, the average person, they say, feels stress. That doesn't sound like very many out of 365 days. What do you think? All right, so it says even more concerning, Americans say they experience brain fog with the same frequency as stress headaches 3 times a week. You have brain fog since the COVID? Have you you still have brain fog? It says while 30% of those surveyed remain hopeful that their stress levels will decrease by the year's end, a quarter, 26% fear their stress might actually increase. Despite of these high stress levels, a surprising 45% of respondents have never taken a mental health day or a sick day from work solely due to stress. Have you ever taken a sick day due to stress? Don't you just work through it? How do you get rid of that stress? For me, it's camping and RVing, but I'm going to get to that in a minute. Let me continue on here. It says that 2024 says the primary sources of anxiety this year, see if you can relate to this, include finances, 35%, the economy, 28%, physical health, 25%, and the presidential election, 20%. I would have thought it would have been a whole lot more. And other world issues, 19%. If you have not yet hit the subscribe button, like button, please do it, and make sure you turn your notifications to all. I'm going to conclude. It says Americans also noted various signs that reveal that they are stressed. What signs do you exhibit when you're stressed? What do you feel? It says include trouble sleeping, 42%, guilty, irritability, guilty, fatigue, guilty, headaches, not so much, and feeling worried or paranoid, 31%. I'm always worried. To combat stress, many turn to music, 47%, or seek comfort in favorite TV shows and movies, 39%. Some find solace in snacking or enjoying a cup of tea, 14%. How do you get rid of stress? That's what I want to know. Do you experience any kind of these signs of stress, trouble sleeping, irritability, fatigue, headaches, feeling worried or paranoid? I was born worried, I think. I'm a natural worrier, so I check a lot of those boxes off that list. But what do you do to relieve stress? I suggest and I believe that camping and RVing is a stress reliever. It is. Now, it can be a little bit stressful getting to the campground and some of the stuff that can happen while you're there. But isn't it true that when you go camping or RVing, it's like, oh, you can just relax a little bit. That's why campground etiquette, campground behavior, I believe, is so critically important, because I think that we're all at this breaking point and we go camping and RVing so we can chill out, so we can recharge our batteries. I'm not sure if 156 times a year is stress like most people feel. I feel stress, I think, a whole lot more than that. I don't know. How do you deal with it? Do you go camping, RVing? Do you just push through it? Do you think that this is a problem? Do you think that it's going to continue getting worse? The survey says that people are experiencing more stress right now than ever before. Why is that? Why do you think that is? I'd like to hear from you. I'd like to hear if you think that RVing can help relieve stress. What I think is, while 41% of Americans say that they are nearing their breaking point, doesn't it seem like there's something about escaping into nature that can really make a difference? If so, RVing, I think, just might be the antidote to all this stress overload. The open road, the simplicity of being surrounded by nature, and the freedom to disconnect from the chaos of everyday life can provide a much needed mental reset, I think. Whether it's the peace of the great outdoors, or a nice campground, or the fun of exploring new, exciting places, RVing reminds us, I think, to slow down, appreciate the little things, something that sounds like we could all use right now. But as I asked before, what do you think? Have you ever felt the stress just kind of melt away after a good RVing or camping trip? Let me know if you would. Let me know how RVing has helped you manage your stress in the comments. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman, reminding you to be safe, have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home. So long.